Hi, Your Honor. So I'm
Hello.
suing my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, due to him making me fall at a restaurant and broke my ankle. Me and Marshall been dating for less than a year. I was running a business, a smoothie business at the time, and I was running it up for 2 years, but when COVID came, it kind of didn't go as planned. So I got left with all of these loans, up to $10,000 that I had to pay for. I did not have the money at the time, so what I did is went to go get a night job as an exotic dancer. Due to me getting the same job as night, I met Marshall, and I didn't let him know that I was a stripper the time we were dating until 2 to 3 months into our relationship.
Okay, you didn't meet him then at the club?
No.
Oh, okay. So during this time, you met the defendant and didn't tell him that you were an exotic dancer?
Right.
All right. Go on.
So our relationship kind of went downhill once he found out that I was stripping.
Well, when did you let him know and why?
2 to 3 months in our relationship.
How did you let him know?
I pulled him to the side and I told him that I need to talk to him because I've been hiding a big secret from him.
And why did you want to tell him then?
I felt like I just had to come clean
Okay.
because he didn't know
He
what
didn't
I
know
was
where you
doing.
were at night when you left?
Not at all.
Okay. So once you told him you were an exotic dancer, what did he say?
He really didn't have much to say. He kind of stormed off with an attitude, but afterwards, the next day and prior to that, because I spent a lot of time with him at home, it was just a lot of pettiness. It was like insecureness, and then it became to where if I didn't cook or I forgot to clean or I didn't do the laundry, it was always based on because I was shaking my butt for other men.
Okay, so it became a sore spot with you.
Yes, a very much complaint.
Okay, so now what happened? How'd you break your ankle?
So that night that I broke my ankle was my best friend's birthday party. He agreed to go. I offered to pay. We went. It took us a while to get there because I had to drag him just to come because he
You
feels
offered
like...
to pay. Where'd you go to for a birthday party?
We
A
went to
friend's-
Ella's restaurant.
Oh, you went to a restaurant.
Yes.
And it's her birthday party, but you had to pay.
Well, I did it because that's my friend.
Then what happened?
So we get to the restaurant, we're all at the table, we're talking, having fun, eating, and then the waiter comes and hands us the check when we're finished. Once I tip him, he goes and says, nobody wants your stripper money.
Oh. Did he offer to pay with his
No, he did
whatever
not.
kind of money you have?
No, he did not.
I have in the past.
Okay, but did you offer that night?
That night,
Yeah.
I didn't that night.
I think they want her stripper money and any other kind of money. All money's good money. It spends. It pays bills.
I don't blame the guy for being upset that his girlfriend chose to become an exotic dancer and also didn't tell him about it. He has every right, okay, that's fine. But the thing I have an issue with is the consistent bashing of her, choosing to still be with her, but then basically hating on her every chance you get. Why would you even continue dating someone if you so deeply disagree with what they do for a living? It's okay to not want your girlfriend to be a stripper, but to stay with her and then continuously tell her that nobody wants your stripper money and you're not doing the house chores because you're too busy showing your booty to other men. At that point, dude, just break up. It's like that whole concept of like, let them. If you are dating someone, you're kind of trying to figure out if this is a person that you can spend your life with. And yeah, some people have different values than others, and that's fine. But if you figure out that your partner doesn't have the same values as you, break up with them. Don't try to change what they are doing in order to fit your wants and needs. Find someone who fits into your wants and needs. And vice versa, girl, do not take what this man is giving you. I don't care if people think that being a stripper is a scummy job. Nobody should be treated that way by their partner. Just saying. Just saying.
I felt embarrassed, and I just looked at him, I brushed it off. I then tipped the waiter, and then the waiter came back to pick up his tip, and I thanked him for his service, and he said, you're a
Wow.
in front of all
True.
my friends. And I felt like it was very disrespectful, and I didn't like it. And I felt very uncomfortable. So then I go to get up, and he grabs me very aggressively.
Okay.
I was trying to get away from him, and he was holding me very tight, and I freed myself, and I fell, but it wasn't due to my heels. I walk in heels every night. I have on heels right now. I could show you I could walk in heels.
These are the heels you had on that night?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And you have on something similar to that now?
If you can see, yeah. They're high. I can walk up and down. I can walk.
Oh, strut, honey. Strut your stuff.
She couldn't walk that night.
Yeah, because you pulled and grabbed on me.
All right, let me hear your side, Mr. Hatch, before I have to throw you out my courtroom. Because you're butting in.
Your Honor, man, everything was
I'm
good.
not a man, in this case you didn't look.
My error, my bad.
Okay.
Your Honor, everything was cool in the beginning when she had, her smoothie business and she was independent, and I love independent women. And but once she revealed that secret to me, that she was secretly stripping and didn't let me know, then that's when things turned.
Why?
I mean, because I believe that stripping leads to prostitution. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to see her go down that road.
Did you tell her that?
I told her that several times. I told her that, and I told her I didn't want the mother of my child to be stripping, and she's a very educated and beautiful woman, and she deserves better.
It's okay if you don't want the mother of your children to be a stripper. But don't try to change this woman who you claimed to fall for because she's so independent and takes care of herself because she's choosing to do something for herself. Men love an independent woman until they independently choose to do something they don't like.
She can do better than that.
What kind of work do you do?
I do private security, Your Honor.
Okay. So private security is not a lot of money.
It's not, but
When you met her, she owned the smoothie shop.
Right.
And you were in private security.
Right.
Smoothie shop closed up, right?
Right.
She got to get some money to pay these bills that you all have acquired. So, did you get a second job?
I didn't get no second job.
All right, she got another job that allowed her to make the money. You told her you didn't like it.
Right.
What was her response?
Well, her response was she didn't care because she wanted to, she needed to pay her bills, I understood that, but, part of it was insecurity on my behalf too, just because, she in the
Because
strip.
other men looking at your woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
you didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
But did you embarrass her and disrespect her in the presence of other people at a birthday party with all other folks around at the dinner party? You thought that was nice?
Yes, it was appropriate for the time.
Why?
I caught her and this waiter guy over here, eyeball sexing, and then she lowered her eyes below his waistline in front of me. And so that caused me to call her a.
Okay.
So she jumped up and started to leave. I went to hold her and just to hold her down.
To keep her from leaving.
Keep her from leaving. And she was yanking away, She slipped and fell on a substance or some water or something on the floor, or them 10-inch heels that she got on.
7-inch,
what
not
was the
10,
substance
7.
of water on the floor?
It was some type of substance
How you know? Why do you fall then?
I didn't fall because I got on flat shoes. She got on 10-inch shoes.
So if she fell because of substance or water on the floor at that moment when she fell, when she got up, did you bring it to anybody's attention and say, look, you got something on this floor caused my lady to fall?
No.
Let me hear from you. What's your name, sir? Mr. Kanyike.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is it Kanyike?
Yeah, it's Kanyike. Peter.
Kanyike. Tell me what you have. What's your role in this?
So I'm the witness to Mrs. Barnes in this case.
You were the waiter?
Yeah, I was the waiter.
All right,
that
tell
night.
me from your version what happened.
So, Your Honor, I witnessed everything that happened that night, and I witnessed that tall, ugly-looking guy called this beautiful woman out.
Okay.
And then he yanked her, and as she was trying to free herself, the lady twisted, and her ankle got broken that
And
night.
she broke her ankle.
I think Peter's trying to look out for little Peter, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
Was anything on the floor?
There was nothing on the floor, Your Honor.
Did anybody complain about water or anything being on the floor?
No one complained about
Did
it.
she get up and walk away?
She couldn't walk. Actually, we called paramedics that night, and her friend helped her go home that night.
Your Honor, he was eyeball sexing My ex.
How would you know that? Like, what is
I watch
eyeballing?
y'all
Because I said
have
thank you.
eyeball sex
Because I
in
said
front
thank
of me.
you. It's to have manners. You say thank you to somebody who's giving you service.
You was flirting in front of me, and that's the reason why I
You're
called
insecure.
you a
You're insecure.
period.
You're insecure.
Eyeball sex. That's quite the visual. What even is eyeball sex? Are they doing this to each other?
Let's assume, and let's take your version, that she was flirting. So if she's flirting, that made you even madder, because you thought she was flirting.
Right.
So you grabbed her even harder, because you thought she was flirting.
No, I grabbed her because she was fleeing.
Yeah, because you was pissed.
No, I was. Where you going? Why you running from your
You
problem?
just call me a
No.
Where do you think I'm going?
No,
I'm
no,
leaving.
let's talk.
You just call me a in front of my
You talking
friends.
about let's talk, and you just call the woman a
In front of my friends.
Your Honor, at the end of the
Yes.
day, some women just can't walk in heels.
I didn't fall coming
Some
into the
women just
restaurant.
can't
That
walk
doesn't
in
make
heels. I
sense.
see it all
And
the
at the end
time.
of the day, some men can't take women walking in heels, and some men can't take women dancing around other men.
And I'm a dancer.
Some men can't take women wearing short clothes and showing her body and being suggestive. And as you say, there's a little insecurity, so it gets you upset. And then at that heat of anger, then you overreacted. And as big as you are, and as small as she is, when you grab her, when she tries to get her loose, there's hardly any way without a tug of war going on. So I think you caused it. Judgment for the plaintiff, defendant paid $985. That's the order of the court.
Thank you so much.
All rise.
Judge Maybelline has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $985.
You're just disrespectful.
Both of them clowns. They deserve
But you
each
lost
other.
the case.
They was having
I think
se-
it's
they was having
very
sex in front of me, eyeball sex in front of me.
Now
so
you're
they
lying.
can
That's
continue
not
doing
true.
it.
How we
they
have
don't have
sex
to do
in
it
front
now.
of
They
you?
don't
All
have
right,
to
all
do
right.
it.
So let's
Oh, wow.
respect the courtroom.
He's very
all right?
insecure.
That escalated from she was looking at him below the belt to they were having sex in front of me. Really, I feel like a lot of these cases recently have been really not supporting the argument that men are not emotional. That they're the more stable and rational being. Honestly, he had no right to put his hands on her, even if she was walking away from the table and walking away from her problems. She has every right to walk away from the table. It is not a valid thing to grab a person as they were trying to walk away from you. It would be the mature thing to give her space, then later come up to her and apologize for saying something horrible to her, and then maybe end the relationship because you guys clearly are not meant for each other. But I'm curious to know your thoughts on this case. Let me know in the comments down below.